Thanks so much for joining us here on 13 News at noon. I'm Dustin Groven. We want to begin with this huge weekend in Indianapolis. Taylor Swift is in Indy, so are her fans. Hundreds of thousands from around the state and around the country and the world to see her perform right there at Lucas Oil Stadium. This is a live look. Gates open at 4:30 this afternoon for the first concert. And, you know, it's not just Swifties that need to be in the loop about this weekend. Our Logan Gay breaks down all the preparations and what to know if you're going to be anywhere near downtown the next few days.
This will be Taylor Swift's 9th time performing in Indianapolis, but this time she's shutting parts of the city down. 60,000 people are expected to pack Lucas Oil Stadium each night. 81% of tickets were sold to people living out of the state, flying in early Thursday.
Just really excited. I've just been waiting for this moment for over a year.
And another 40,000 people who don't have tickets are expected to be downtown enjoying the festivities. When it comes to safety and traffic, IMPD wants to let everyone know they've got it covered.
With the planning process we have and the officers and leadership we have available, I think we've got a pretty good plan to make sure this goes off. We're an event city. This is huge. There's no mistake about it.
They plan to be fully staffed over these 3 days.
We are going to have plenty of officers around. There are officers that you will see and officers that you won't see.
Although downtown Indianapolis is accustomed to hosting large-scale events, IMPD says this event is different.
This is unique because it is in a small area in our downtown.
IMPD says safety is a shared responsibility.
We're going to ask people to really be patient. Think outside the box. Traffic is going to be congested, just not with vehicles, but also people.
That's why officers are urging people to plan out their commute ahead of time.
I-70 eastbound and westbound ramps to Meridian Street, Illinois, and West Streets will be shut down at 11 p.m. and expected reopening time is around 1 a.m. The circle itself will be shut down Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
They hope if people remember these things, it will be smooth sailing.
Just please remember this is a big event. This is a fun event. This is important for our city and our state alike. So just slow down. We want you to arrive safe and sound.
To actually have it come up and to actually experience it now, I think it's just going to be such an incredible time.
That was our Logan Gay reporting. And while the city is welcoming our guests, as you just heard, IMPD is stepping up security to keep everybody safe. City leaders are reminding people headed downtown about the Indy Event Alert text service. Just text the number 67283. That number's down there on the bottom of your screen right now, 67283, to get downtown public safety alerts and notifications. And we have that number posted for you right now on our website, along with a list of all the events for fans. Just head to WTHR.com/SceneOn13. You can also catch our Taylor in Indy special on our app, WTHR Plus, getting you ready for all things Eras Tour. You can watch right now on demand. All right, let's take another live look outside downtown Indy today. If you notice, pretty clear blue skies out there. Certainly a nice improvement from yesterday when it was so gloomy out there, had a lot of rain. It's also a lot colder out there, definitely feeling like November 1st. Sean's here with a first look at our forecast.
Yeah. It was balmy yesterday, a chillier wind now. I like it. We'll see if the Swifties like it here.
Definitely jacket weather.
Yeah, let's get right into that forecast. If you're coming downtown for night one of Taylor Swift, it will be clear and it will be crisp. We're going to be seeing these temperatures drop into the 40s when you head home from downtown after night one here. Let's show you lake effect. Cloud cover. Yeah, got a little northwest wind coming off the lake. Closer to the lake, you've got a higher chance of being under the overcast. We'll show you how this works. Bunker Hill, overcast and 46. You get a little more removed from that lake moisture. It's a mixed sky there in Carmel. And we are clear for right now in Indy, though there may be a few clouds pop up. Overall, though, the story is the temperatures here. We're in the mid-40s right now across central Indiana. When you take this map and compare it to 24 hours ago, temperatures anywhere from 15 to 20 degrees colder. That's going to equate to highs today in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. And then as we go into tonight, we lose the wind. We don't have the blanket of clouds. We're waking up tomorrow morning to frosty 30s. Rest of your weekend forecast here in just a few minutes.
All right, we want to turn now to day 13 in the Delphi murder trial. The defense for Richard Allen now on the clock. Our 13 News team is in the courtroom right now working on the latest developments. And right now we do know that the defense heard this morning from Dr. Deanna Dwinger, who is a behavioral health specialist for the Indiana Department of Corrections. Dwinger said that in April of 2023, Allen was diagnosed with serious mental illness, otherwise known as SMI. Officials later determined Allen was suffering from, quote, grave disability and couldn't care for himself. Dwinger also testified this morning that she regularly heard Allen being threatened by other inmates. Additionally, she was concerned about Allen being on camera at all times and even recommended they be removed to improve his mental health, but cameras were not removed. And we learned that despite being diagnosed with SMI, serious mental illness, Allen was kept in solitary confinement for 13 months. So that testimony coming from that person in the trial this morning. Now, yesterday, the prosecution rested its case after 12 days and 40 witnesses, and prosecutors ended with some of their most powerful evidence, Richard Allen's prison phone calls. The jury hearing Allen admit to killing Abby Williams and Libby German. Our Emily Longnecker is in Carroll County breaking down the biggest moments from inside the courtroom. No cameras are allowed inside, remember, which is why we can't show you any video. Take a look.
Thursday morning, the prosecution played 7 phone calls Allen made from prison, 5 of them where he confesses to his wife, Kathy, that he committed the murders. In one of those calls in April 2023, Allen tells his wife, "I did it. I killed Abby and Libby." She replies, "No, you didn't." Richard Allen, "I did." Kathy Allen, "No, you didn't." Richard Allen, "Yes, I did." Later, Kathy Allen says again, "No, you didn't. Why would you say that?" Richard Allen says, "What if I did? I think I did." Kathy Allen tells her husband, "They're screwing with you. They're messing with your mind." Richard Allen replies, "I think I did." Kathy Allen, "No, you didn't. Why would you say that?" Richard Allen, "Because I think I did." Then in a May phone call, Allen confesses to his mother, too. Janice Allen starts the call by saying, "It's good to hear your voice." Richard Allen replies, "So did Kathy tell you I did it?" Janice Allen, "We're not going to discuss this, okay? We love you. You know that, don't you?" Richard Allen, "Regardless?" Janice Allen, "Yeah." Later in the phone call, Allen tells his mother, "I love you." She tells him, "I just know you don't have it in you to do something like this." Allen replies, "Mom, why would I tell you I did it if I didn't?" The prosecution also replayed the video from Libby German's cell phone with Bridge Guy telling Abby and Libby, "Down the hill." That's when prosecutor Nicholas McClellan asked Trooper Brian Harshman, who listened to all 700 calls Allen has made from jail in the past 2 years, if he recognizes the voice on Libby's cell phone video. Harshman looked right at the defendant and said, "It's the voice of Richard Allen." Thursday afternoon, Allen's defense team began presenting their case to the jury. They called 2 witnesses. One woman, Cheyenne Mill, told the jury she and a friend were on the Monon High Bridge the day the girls disappeared. Mill told the jury they got there at 2:50 and saw an overweight man as they walked on a trail leading to the bridge. Mill also testified she and her friend said hi to the man, but he didn't say anything back. Mill said she and her friend crossed the bridge and when they got to the end, turned around and came back, leaving the area just after 4. Mill testified they didn't hear or see anything that seemed suspicious. The next day, she said she called police after Abby and Libby's bodies were found, offering up pictures they'd posted the day before on Snapchat to back up her timeline. The defense's second witness, Teresa Liebert, told the jury she lives across the creek from where the girls' bodies were found. She testified the morning of February 13th, a man she didn't recognize was standing near a group of mailboxes near her house. Liebert told the jury it seemed strange because she wasn't used to seeing people that weren't neighbors in that secluded area. Liebert said by the time she took a second glance, the man was gone. She told the jury she reported it after the girls' bodies were found, but said she didn't get a good look at the man's face and has never seen him again. In Delphi, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
Emily, thank you. We'll have the latest developments from the trial this afternoon at 4. And be sure to watch our Delphi debrief show on WTHR+. This is an in-depth look at the trial. You can stream the show on demand right now, and you can get WTHR+, by the way, on Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and Roku. Other headlines this noon, Metro Police are searching for the person who shot and killed a teenager last night on the Far East Side. It happened around 7:30 on Brook Crossing Lane. That's in a neighborhood near 21st and Cumberland. Investigators say they found Deshaun Gilbert lying in the street dead. All of this happening on Halloween night.
Halloween's supposed to be a time where you're out with your family and having fun, and it's a great time for the kids, and to have a violent, tragic event happen in their neighborhood really is very disturbing. Hopefully there weren't any kids that saw it or witnessed it. We don't know of any that were here when it happened, so hopefully it didn't. But just a terrible time for this neighborhood, something that they have to experience on a night that's supposed to be family time and a night of fun.
And officers now looking for answers. They're searching for the person who pulled the trigger, and they're looking for witnesses or any doorbell camera footage.